right, so here today we got some fun things to jump into and kind of talk about. As you all know, we do have a new gift code. Yes. Beyond that, we also have a new kind of cool survey. This one's important. I always want to make sure like you guys go and answer these ones properly. Hey, first off, give us 300 free gems, so go and do it. And also, there's some really good responses that I want to show you that kind of, you know, if you want to improve the game, okay, and the content they released, which I've heard some very basically, what is it like? The mode wasn't as good as they wanted it to be. I want to know your take real quick. What do you think of Union? What is it, Union Arena hard mode? I've heard a lot of different opinions across the community. Some loved it, some hated it to death. A lot hated it to death. So please let me know what you think about that and your thoughts on that mode. But there are some questions here regarding some of the content, and it's important if you want to go and give your thoughts to the devs. Obviously, I will be honest. More people say the surveys are bullcrap nowadays because of the collaboration stuff, but remember, you can't really say much there. It's all contractual obligations and such. By the time they even got to the surveys and read them, most likely, you know, these collabs were already thought of. So if you hate collaborations and the collaboration's there and you think they don't listen, be my guest and don't answer the surveys. But if you want to answer them, be my guest and answer them. But first gift code time, as always, will be linked down below. If you want to take a look at the last one, we had one earlier today and one yesterday. So we have now 4 active gift codes at one time. So make sure you've redeemed them all. I'll leave a link down below in the description. But this is the code over here, brand new code. It's similar to the yesterday one, so don't be like, dude, go, this is the same. No, it's not. It's not a re-upload. It's not the same code. It's a different code. It just looks the same. They basically removed. It's four letters are the same. 4 or 5 letters are the same, or numbers, whatever. GA3Z17304. That is the gift code over here to redeem. Hit redeem now. It was redeemed successfully. Not bad. We'll take it. Thank you, devs, for the extra. There we go. 300 gems. So altogether in the last basically 5 days they gave you 500 free gems. So add that on to whatever they've given you. Overall, this update had 100 basically premium summons, which is insane. So devs cooked. If you think otherwise, well, suck my butt. Around. Keep it going. So here we go. Survey. Let's see what we have here. If there's anything good. I have gone through it. I'm gonna jump cut most of the parts of it because I know you don't care for like the fluff of this one. So I will move it up quickly and show it to you. But if you want to see why I want you to answer this one, it's because of this over here. If I can get it onto my monitor, there we go. So what is your overall experience with Nikke? Satisfied, right? Please let them know how satisfied are you with the new characters, Roppy Red Hood. Extremely satisfied. They did this character purely justice, right? I get it. People are like, there's not enough fan service. It's fine. You'll get a skin in the future for fan service, right? That's kind of what happens here. With some of the base skins, whatever it is. Yes, Cinderella has like insane fan service to a degree. Crown has a lot too, right? But Roppy, whatever it is, I think it's still a great character. I know that's like the biggest complaint that I've seen in my comment section, that the fan service wasn't enough for the character, but it's Roppy, bro. I'm okay with what we got. So, what do you think needs improvements? Maybe. Sexiness of costumes is literally an option. They added that option in. What? Oh my god, they actually added that option in. That's kind of cool. The concept and lore of this. So, what is my only thing that I would like fixed? Not really. I don't really have anything. I guess I'll just say battle pose for the community because a lot of players didn't like the battle pose as much. But the character's fine for me. I don't really have any issue, honestly. Yeah. What is your overall rating of great game? Great game. What's your overall rating of Footstep Walk Run? Extremely satisfied. I had a great time. How satisfied are you with the new costumes? Overall, I'm satisfied, dog. I'm not like insane about them, but they're sick costumes. Would I pay $60 for Naga? I don't know. Ein, Zai, I don't really know. Altogether, like the only costumes that I bought, you kind of know that by now, are the ones that I was forced to buy. And and Isabel, bro, I can't say much. I'm extremely satisfied. If Isabel was one of these options, bro, I'm extremely satisfied. How satisfied are you with the event story? Also, I did like it a lot. I thought it was a great story. How satisfied are you with the difficulty of Union Raid hard mode? So with this one, I'm gonna say I know that a lot of players are like neutral because it's not the difficulty is not what they were looking for. For this, I'll just say neutral, okay? Because I don't know. There's a few things that are with this mode that I've seen like a little annoying and such. It's not that it's a bad mode or anything. It's just a lot of players also had a lot of issues with it, and they had different issues. They had many different issues. The timing of it, how many matches per session, and then the difficulty as well. It was just not what they were looking for. It's just, you know, it's kind of rough the requirements that it has of you. So that's just there. I'm gonna answer. It just didn't give me a sense of achievement because that's fine. But okay, make sure you give the proper kind of thing, whatever you think. They didn't really give much of an like give option there to like select anything, but okay. I'll answer this stuff here and get back to you in a second, so 1 second. By the way, real quick, I was editing this video and then I realized they did remove the collaboration section, so they did not have that this time, which is funny. I don't know why that exactly was the case. There was no collaboration section, which is usually like, hey, what IPs are you really fond of, and what do you really like? And that's basically to kind of gauge your opinion on collaborations, but gotta remember, in this case, they're not really working on collaborations for a bit now. They have basically the contract stuff to whenever, I don't know when it starts, right? But maybe they already had your opinions from last time, and they didn't need to ask it again, because obviously they know two things, right? They know the drama that's going on right now, and a lot of players aren't happy with some of the collaboration stuff, so they just chose not to ask you this time, which I don't know when the last time they asked. If anybody remembers, please let me know down below. It's actually very important information, so if anybody knows, when was the last time they asked in the survey? I haven't covered a survey in like a month or two now, 3 months now. Yeah, it's been a while, so I don't know for sure. If anybody knows, please let me know down below. But yeah, they didn't add it this time, so sadly, no new collab IPs. So they added this thing, which is actually new. If Nikke launches an official game community in the future, would you be willing to join? What does that mean, game community? I mean, isn't the Discord the community? I don't know. And if you were to, if Nikke launches an official game community app in the future, would you be willing to download it? What does that mean? An official game community app? I guess not. I don't know. Like what? I mean, you have Twitter. That's enough of what you need from it. What made you want to download the official game community app? I said neutral. It means I'm like, I guess the community rewards, baby. I guess that's it. So a pretty mediocre survey altogether. It gives 300 free gems though, but give your opinions on how Roppy was. Give your opinions on the entire update and everything. Give your opinions regarding Union Raid hard mode. I know that a lot of players didn't like it. I know a lot of players had a lot of issues with it, and it wasn't what they wanted from that entire new content. And that's what's been happening recently, right? When a new content releases, most players just don't like it. I don't know if it's maybe Shift Up doesn't think them through exactly, or players had different expectations from them. Simulation Room was hated equally. A lot of players just ignore it now. And then now with Union Raid hard mode, a lot of players ignore it. If you look at, like, for example, if you look at what is it called right over here? If you look at basically our expanded what is it? Why am I forgetting the name? Interception EX. Oh my god, the expanded interception, right? Everyone loved it. No one had any issues with that one. So it's been like miss from Simulation Room, then a hit with interception, and then right now it looks like to the community, or to what I've seen, a miss with what is it, hard mode. So it's been, here and there hits and misses. For this, everyone plays it. No one has any issues. Free to plays just have the issue that it's like hard, but it's like that's a content that's end game. It's supposed to be end game for a reason. And even if you are unable to claim 3-2-1 or 3-2, you can still get to 1 and still excel better than the normal stages. So it's still good content, but with Simulation Room, a lot of players didn't like it, the overclock, and then now with hard mode, they also don't like it. So remember, Solo Raid is going to get revamped in the future. Wonder how that's going to go. Coordinate Operation is also planned for a revamp, and then Championship Arena, which people have been waiting for forever, and then the the SD mode, which is coming out too. So there's 4 different contents in the future, or in the pipeline right now. 3 being revamped, 1 being cooked up, or rather 2 being revamped, 2 being cooked up. So I wonder how those are going to tide over for the community, but as of now, I haven't seen a lot of disdain for that. But altogether, give your opinions on Roppy properly, give your opinions on the content associated, and the update event and everything. Overall, there was 100 free summons, so hopefully it bought over to some of the love from the community and such. But 300 free gems and 100 free gems with the code. Have fun. Enter the survey, baby.